Internet! My name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. I have upgraded my game to KSP 1.0 and so this is now the very first episode of Kerbal Space Program on Wings that features the full release version of Kerbal Space Program, and wow, I'm really excited to find out what is new and what has changed. And so I think at first I will visit research and development, because yeah, indeed, the tech tree has changed a bit, and so I have to unlock a few parts again. And well, what do we have over here? Propulsion systems. Okay, these tiny engines are important. Precision propulsion. Oh yeah, these tiny engines are very important for my space program, and also their Separatron is very important, so I have to research them again. Advanced fuel system. Okay, the orange fuel tank, RCS fuel tanks, very important. The nuclear propulsion is already researched, very good. Large volume containment, okay, the large fuel tanks have changed a bit, very good. And then we do have the high performance fuel systems, and this is a gigantic fuel tank, okay, very good. I can research it again. Then aviation, okay, some wings, oh, what is this? Fixed landing gear. That's neat, that's cool. Steerable landing gear. Okay, we have another type of landing gear, that's amazing, that's really amazing. Then, experimental aerodynamics. Aeroplane control surfaces, aeroplane main wing. Liquid fuel, wow, that's cool. So, apparently this thing is a wet wing, so I have to redo, or I have to improve the design of my superjet, and I have to install and use these aeroplane main wings, because then I can have some fuel inside the wings. This is great, this is really great. Okay, research it. Aerospace tech. Big S Delta Wing. The Big S line of wings are C7's largest lifting surfaces to date. Not only are they sturdy and heat resistant enough to survive re-entry, but also have enough internal volume to carry optional fuel tanks. Okay, here the heat resistance and the compression heating has apparently really become an issue. That's cool, that's really cool. And so it was maybe a wise decision to launch my spaceplane in the last episode, just in case. And well, I'm still not quite sure if it has now components that are not heat resistant or that do have the heat resistance, so I have to give it a try at some point. Okay, I can research these new parts. Then what do we have over here? Heavy landing. Large landing gear. Oh, that's cool. I have to use them for my superjet to make it a little bit more realistic. That's cool. Engineering 101, MK1 cockpit, stack decoupler, very important. Command modules. Oh yeah, these are very important for my space program, I need them again. And what is this? Service bay, 2.5 meters, a heat-resistant service bay ideal for protecting a dedicated instrument or storing small service components such as RCS tanks, batteries, etc. Okay, that's cool, that's amazing. This is a great component, I have to research this. And then, what do we have down there? Experimental science. Large holding tank. Amount. Ore. Okay, it can store ore, some ore. A large tank that can be used for storing raw materials, not to be used as a bouncy castle. Okay, and what is this? Narrowband scanner. Scanning mode surface, scanning resource ore, max altitude. Ideal for surveying potential landing sites, this scanner provides detailed information about the planet or moon that it orbits, though the starter is limited to the spot directly below the scanner. Cool, that's cool. Okay, then basic science. Okay, these basic instruments. Miniaturization. Yeah, these parts are also very important. Large probes. Oh, my favorite probe core, very important. Automation. Oh, the MK2 drone, very good. And what is this? Experimental electrics. Okay, once again I have to research the thermoelectric generator. Very nice. And well, I am really interested in the new resource system. Science archive. Has anything changed? Duner. Yeah, our atmospheric pressure scan from Duna's lowlands and so on. So, our new experiments are still logged. Very good, very good. This was cool. Has something changed over here? Oh yeah, hiring astronauts is now expensive, or hiring Kerbonauts is now expensive, so I have to pay some money. And here, is anything else going on over here? Wait, what? I'm a pilot? In the previous version of KSP, I was a scientist. Now I'm a pilot. Squad, what are you doing? Why am I now a pilot? Can I now change the Kerbal traits in the save game? This would be amazing. Or are they still hard-coded and you have just changed the algorithm or so? That's strange. Sidrim. Sidrim is now also a pilot. Sidrim was previously a scientist and now he's a pilot. This is strange. Do I have scientists? Yeah, Enford Kramer is still a scientist. This is strange. So many scientists have become pilots. What is going on? Okay, this is strange, but okay. Then, has anything changed with my contracts? Build new orbital station around Duner. Put your station into orbit, okay. Antenna docking port, generate power, okay. 8 Kerbals, research lab. Okay, nothing has changed over here. So assume all these contracts are still the same. This is good. Are we 7 years, 8 years, 4 years, 3 years, 1 year? Okay, we do have enough time. Has anything changed over here? No. Okay, these are still the same contracts. Okay, so the only thing that is now to do is to change all the new parts, and not to change, to inspect all the new parts. And what is this? MK1 inline cockpit. Okay, they have designed the model, or they have changed the model of the MK1 inline cockpit. That's cool. Neat. That's amazing. That's great. Okay, I like this design. Fuel tanks. Is anything new over here? What is this? A large holding tank. A large tank. Okay, this is the tank where I can store apparently these new resources. This ore. A small holding tank. Okay, very cool. What this? Xenon container. Wow, a new xenon container. This is amazing. This is great. That's cool. Okay, I think that's all. Engines. What is this? RT5 Fleer, solid fuel booster. Okay, now we do have a smaller version of the previous smallest solid fuel booster. That's cool. That's interesting. Okay, neat. Fly-by-wire avionics hub. What is this doing? SAS. Oh, that's cool. So, apparently I don't need to install a probe core to my airplanes. Instead I can use this part and have still my scientists and engineers fly the airplane. That's great. Okay, structural. Is anything new over here? No, apparently not. Aerodynamics. Air brakes. That's cool. Advanced canard. Advanced nose cone. Oh, what is this? Look at this, a tilted nose cone. So this is cool. This will be very cool for in order to add some additional boosters to a rocket. Then the thing will look a little bit more like a Soyuz rocket or so. This is great. Protective shell, 1.25 meter. Oh, these are the fairings. That's cool. I like to give it a try. I like to... wait, no, I need a fairing at first. How do I use this? Fairing, and now? Okay, I can do this, and then how do I... This may be the part in the way. No. This is strange. Okay, can I redo this? Delete fairing? Build fairing. Okay, this is cool. What do I need to do? How do I... Ah, I see. Okay, now I can bring the thing... No. Bring the thing up. And... close it. Neat. That's cool. And then can I... Okay. That's great. I like this. This is amazing. This is cool. Okay, fairing mechanics. Basic fin, big S delta wing, big S spaceplane tail fin, circular intake. Cool. Engine pre-cooler, engine nacelle. Interesting. Heat shield. Oh yeah, the heat shield thing has apparently really become, or the compression heating has really become an issue. How does this... Cool. That's cool. Okay. And what happens if I add... Oh cool, then there is some kind of additional fairing. That's amazing. I like this. That's cool. Okay, I take this, I take this. I'm really looking forward to perform the first re-entry. Okay, I was inspecting these aerodynamics. Ram air intake. Okay, very good. Small nose cone. Think they have changed a little bit the shape of the small nose cone. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Okay. Well, this fairing system is really cool. I like this. This is great. Okay, then utility. Drillomatic mining excavator. Okay, this thing looks huge. Well, the mass is okay. The mass is really okay. Deploy drill. Wow, wow. Look at this, look at this. This is cool. This is really cool. Neat, neat. Okay, I'm also looking forward to drill into something. What is this? Fuel cell. A small fuel cell that allows fuel and oxidizer to be converted into energy. Handy for those places where a solar panel will not do. Also handy for reheating snacks. Okay, so this thing will convert liquid fuel and oxidizer to electric charge. Okay. Neat. Fuel cell array. Okay, this is the same thing, but a little bit bigger. ISRU converter. This mobile processing plant can take raw materials containing even trace amounts of oxygen and hydrogen and crack them into useful fuel products. When operated by a skilled engineer, you will be able to operate with better efficiency. Cool. Cool. That's great. That's really great. Okay, and resource converter oxidizer. It needs ore and electric charge, and it will then provide or put out all these things. That's cool. Oh, this is a fixed landing gear. Wait, like this. That's cool. I like this. Oh, these are the huge landing gears. Wow, that thing is amazing. Oh, this was only the medium one. Wow, this is great. Radial mount drogue chute. Okay, cool. A new drogue chute. Anything? Service bay. Okay. So what can I do with the service bay? And service bay 2.5 meters. Okay, that's cool. And open. Can I? Oh yeah, that's neat. I can store things inside of the service bay. That is cool. This is great. I like this. I like this a lot. This is amazing. Okay. And then I can close this and... yeah, that's cool. Okay. And science. What is this? Aeroatmospheric fluid spectrovariometer. Run atmosphere analysis. Okay. A device for performing accurate fluid spectrovariometry scans of the surrounding atmosphere. Despite some criticism claiming that fluid spectrovariometry isn't a real science, Kerbal scientists seem to all agree that the data it provides is definitely interesting. Warranty void if exposed to air. Okay, fantastic. Narrowband scanner. Okay, I have already seen this as I was... wait, can I add this somewhere? Okay, cool. And M700 survey scanner. Okay, scanning mode orbital. Scanning resources, all resources. Scanning time 5 seconds. This orbital survey scanner uses a combination of advanced sensor technology and witchcraft, okay, witchcraft, very cool, to provide information on a planet or moon natural resources. These images can be viewed either in flight or in relative safety and comfort back at the KC. Be sure to bring an antenna capable of transmitting the information back and sufficient power. Okay, wow, the thing is huge. Deploy scanner. Wow! This thing is neat. This is cool. I like this. Okay, I think I have to launch the thing on top of a probe or install it on a probe in a polar orbit so that I can scan something. And what do we have over here? Surface scanning module, or maybe in a very high orbit so that I can see the entire planet. This would be great. Surface scanning module. Okay, scanning mode surface, scanning resource ore. A small module that includes soil, atmospheric and oceanic sampling tools. When used while landed on a planet or moon, the sample data gathered can be used to increase the accuracy of orbital survey scanners. That's cool. Okay, some new instruments. That's really nice. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. What is this? Okay, this is apparently the fairing. Okay, neat, neat. I like this, I like this. So, I'm really looking forward to this, and yeah, then what is this? Leave vehicle. Save. Oh, they ask now if I really want to save or not save. No, don't save, please. Now, the next thing is, I like to know if my space plane can still fly. So, what is this? Autosave chip? No. Space plane 84. Yeah. This is my space plane. Yeah, I remember this. Very good. Can you still fly? Or... and apart from can you still fly, what is... what kind of wings am I using? Can I find the wing? I'm not using this wing. I am not using this wing. I am using... no? No? I'm using these wings, okay. This wing has been constructed out of surplus wing components. Comes complete with like new finish. Intended uses include very large canards and leading edges of larger delta wings. Max temperature 2000 degrees Celsius. Okay. And this big S also 2000 degrees. And another wing like this, 2000 degrees. Okay, and this one, 1200 degrees. So I think, what about these air intakes? 2000 degrees. Okay, very good. And maybe the nose cone. Where is the nose cone? I am using 2000 degrees. Okay, very good. And the cockpit is 2200 degrees. I have no idea. I have no idea if this thing can survive a re-entry or not. I have to give it a try. But right now, I just like to know if this thing can fly or can still fly. Okay, Jetmy and Handler, yeah, they just returned inside this space plane. Now it's their turn to give it a try to find out if the thing can still fly. Okay, very good. So, engage the brakes at first. Still nighttime down here. I can turn the lights on inside the cockpit, switch on these lights. State normal. Deployed. Okay. Interesting, very interesting. So, okay. Is there anything else I need to know? Fuel, I don't think so. Okay, so I can enable SAS. I can start the engine, very good. Release the brakes. And full throttle. Okay, here we go. Can my spaceplane still fly? Okay, acceleration. Oh, what is this? What is this? The engine, the exhaust of the engine has created some clouds, some dust clouds. This is cool. Okay, here my spaceplane can still fly. This is good. Ugh, easy. Okay, it can still fly. Very good, very good. Okay, and I have the feeling that it can now fly even faster down here. Yeah, I think it can even fly faster down here in lower altitudes. This is great. Okay, can we now return? Okay, easy, easy, easy. Okay, and, well, the interior... Oh yeah, look at this, the thing, the cockpit's shaking. I have enabled this new shaking system to have a little bit more realism going on while being in an IVA. That's great, really neat. Okay, my spaceplane can still fly. I hope it can still reach space. I don't want to reach space now. I think I will do this in a separate launch. Right now I just like to see if the thing can still fly. And yeah, indeed, it can still fly. This is good. The only question, of course... Oh, now we can see some effects. That's neat. That's neat. Okay. Ooh, whoa. So, okay, I think I should now start to throttle down, because I really like to land once again. But yeah, this is neat. This is cool. This is really cool. I like this a lot. Okay, my spaceplane can still fly. I hope it can still reach space. But this is a thing for a future episode. Right now it's all about here getting used to all the new things. And here, okay. I am now descending. This is good. And here, so far, I like the new model of the atmosphere. That's cool. It's really cool. Okay, we are now turning into final. Handler and Jetmile are used to this, as they just landed with the spaceplane in a previous episode after their return from space. Okay. I think I need to throttle down even more. Okay, what is really different is if I throttle down, then the velocity is not decreasing as fast as previously. That's interesting. Okay. A good final approach. Very good, very good. Okay, easy, easy, easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. And we made it to the runway. Very good. Now I can cut the throttle. Oh. Okay. And it becomes really a... Well, this is an interesting landing. And ooh. Okay, okay, something is really weird with the new mechanics. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Easy, easy. Okay, a little bit a landing off the runway, because, well, I think I have to get used to the new aerodynamic model. It acts a little bit different during the last phase of the landing, but, well, we made it back alive. This is good. Let me see. I like to have 100% recovery, so I hope I can make it back onto the runway. This would be good. Easy. Yeah, good, 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 good. Okay, come on. Ugh. Speed. Power. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Okay. What are you doing? Brake. Okay. Phew. Phew. Cool, cool. I like this. I like this. This was fun. This was really fun. Okay, I can now recover vessel. This was a successful flight. This was good. This was really good. Okay, one data gathered, Renegade, inline cockpits, and so on. 100% value, no XP gain. Then I remember that there were some changes to the mobile processing lab. No longer are you limited to research facilities only on Kerbal. With this mobile processing lab, this model is guaranteed. This model guaranteed to spontaneously combust less than previous models, and also has the equipment necessary to clean out and restore functionality to inoperable experiments. I heard something that the mobile processing lab can no longer restore experiments and that you need a scientist, and so I was really happy that I am a scientist, but right now I'm suddenly a pilot, and this would be a little bit problematic for our Duna mission, or at least, well, it wouldn't be that problematic because previously I had not the intention of landing a mobile processing lab on the surface of Duna, but now I thought, okay, well, I'm a scientist, I can reset our experiments. Wait, I need to give it a try, or I need to check this, especially because I heard that the mobile processing lab has now an IVA. This would be great. So, science station. Science station, okay, very good. Transmit science, start research. Okay, unfortunately I don't have an experiment I can use, but well, Durdo, transfer, you can go over there. IBA. Yeah, indeed, wow, this is cool, this is cool. The mobile processing lab has now an IVA. Aspirator, servers, snacks, science, experiments, tubes, tests, air, circuits, tools, parts. Pick up jab, avoid kraken, milk, egg, butter, flour, don't do something. Oxygen, water. Don't press red button. Oh, we can see the moon, out of our window. That's great, that's cool. Wow, I like this. Neat, really neat. Okay, yeah, I read something that this thing can no longer restore experiments. And well, I'm also a little bit concerned about the MK, or about this rescue pod. Is this rescue pod still able to survive the re-entry, or will the thing just burn up on, well, during the re-entry? This is an interesting question. Okay, but well, this is cool, this is cool. So, Sithead, you can now join Durdo. Very good, very good. Okay, is there anything else I'd like to check? My satellites. Well, the asteroid station. Has anything changed over here? Okay, we are in the shadow of the moon. Do I have an experiment? No, I don't think so that I do have an experiment down here. Okay, everything is still in good shape. And well, I even am a little bit concerned. My usual approach was, when I would now fly back to Kerbal, I would use my spacecraft and then have a more or less aerobraking maneuver at Kerbal. And now with the newer model, will this destroy my spacecraft, or is this still possible? I have, well, so many things to try out. And Robo-Kerman. Okay, this is still the same, very good. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Is there anything else I'd like to check? Wait, we are here on an asteroid. Resources. Aha, look at this. This thing has a lot of resources. And, well, the whole asteroid is, or 80%, 87% of this asteroid are resources. That's cool. And if I now start to drill into the asteroid, will the asteroid become smaller? Or what will happen then? That's interesting. Wait, how many tons of resources? Are 42 tons. Or 42,000 tons. Let me switch to the other asteroid, to this gigantic piece of rock we have captured. 83% are resources. Wow, look at this. And now we do have an indication for the mass. That's great. That's cool. Okay, so I have already access to some resources. That's neat. That's neat. That's really neat. Okay, I'm really looking forward to I don't have well, I have to launch a resource thing at some point. But yeah, I will do this soon. Now, I just like to visit. I just like to visit. Okay. My interplanetary travel stage is still in orbit. The space station mission is still there. That's good. Are you still happy? Oh, just sunrise. That's cool. Okay, Enfrod, Tom Kerman and Newford Kerman are happy. Unfortunately, I haven't brought with me the new resource system. This would be really interesting to use this Duna station for this purpose, but yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, so everything is still in order. Wait, I have a contract complete. Build a new orbital station around Duna. You have finished construction of a new orbital station around Duna. Have I? Okay, well, I completed the contract even without assembling my station. That's interesting. Okay, this thing counts as a station. That's interesting. Okay, I take this. So we have completed the contract even though we haven't assembled our station, but yeah, that's cool. So I was right, or I was lucky, it accepted. Yeah, okay. It was okay with the fact that I have already launched these parts, and before I have accepted the contract. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, can I... Yeah, I just like to visit Optop Kerman. Everything okay down here? I hope so. So the rover is in good shape. I just like now to check a few things. Yeah, I could perform these experiments and mystery goo containment. Well, I'm not quite sure if now scientists can restore this or the mobile processing lab, but well, it won't change anything because unfortunately I am suddenly a pilot and no longer a scientist. I have no idea what has caused this, but yeah, okay. This is good. This is good. So, this spacecraft is still in good shape, and my Duna lander is hopefully also in good shape. Very good. Yeah, I think everything is okay. That's good. That's really good. Okay, yeah, I am now really looking forward to construct some new spacecrafts, but on the other hand, I like to finish all the Duna expedition at first. So, yeah, I think this was a very interesting glance into all the new features of KSP 1.0. And now I like to do one last thing before we will end this episode. I like to return back to the science station because in a previous episode I found out, or I realized that my supply ship down here is, well, it has completed its job. All the fuel tanks are now empty, and so I can deorbit this, and I think this is a good idea to see how these re-entry effects are working. And I think, well, a re-entry is guaranteed at more or less an altitude below 30 kilometers. So, if I would perform warp here... Oh, I can warp to a specific point. That's cool. If I perform the burn over here, I would re-enter in the daylight. This is very important. So, I think somewhere over here would be a good point. In about 9 minutes, I will undock my my supply ship, and then we can see what happens if the thing enters the atmosphere. And well, this can already give us some information about how likely it is that I can still do my aerobraking maneuvers and so on. Okay, wait, before I will do this, I like to see one thing, Dodo. Okay, that's cool. This is how it looks when another Kerbal is around in the mobile processing lab. That's cool. Okay, as I said, I will now perform a quick time warp to get to the right point where I can perform the deorbit burn of my supply ship. Okay, very good. Now I can say undock, very good, and I like to switch to it. RCS, SAS. I can drift a little bit away. Then I can, it's almost empty, this is good. Okay, it's empty, it has completed its job, so it's no longer needed. Now I can learn a few things about how to, or what happens if I re-enter the atmosphere without a heat shield. Periaps is very good. I like to have the periaps numbers, very good. Okay, now I can perform a burn. And I like to bring it down to, as I said, 30 kilometers or 29. Okay, this is very good. RCS for some minor changes. Okay, 29 kilometers. This is good. Okay, now we can learn a little bit more about the new re-entry effects. This is cool. This is cool. Okay, we are descending. Good that I have this empty supply ship to learn a few new things. I will keep the solar arrays extended for more impressive effects. Okay, now I can do a quick time warp to get closer to the atmosphere. Okay. And I'm really happy, and I think the new heat mechanism and compression heating and so on is really a great thing. And okay, I'm also looking forward to the moment that I can launch my first new spacecraft inside a fairing. But at first, I like to work a little bit more on my Duna expedition, because I was waiting and I was doing so much preparation in order to prepare the Duna expedition, and now I really like to complete the Duna expedition, and I really like to see what is going on and how everything evolves down there, and I like to finally build the space station in orbit around Duna, even though that I have already completed the contract without having assembled the space station. And I like to drive around with a rover on the surface of Duna, and so this is now just a first experiment to see and to learn a little bit more about the new features. And okay, so I will wait a little bit until I will launch a new spacecraft. And can we see? No, we can't see something about the temperature. No, we can't see something, and we can't gain information about the temperature. Okay, right now everything is okay. Okay. Now it's heating up, very good. But still, everything is oh, there are some information, okay. So there is some health bar. Okay, so much for the solar arrays. Okay. Okay, now the solar arrays are damaged. That's interesting. Okay. But, well, apparently the aerobraking maneuver is still possible. And if you have a very gentle re-entry, then it might be even possible to land ships without a heat shield. That's interesting. That's fascinating. Well, a few parts are damaged apparently. But yeah, okay. So This spacecraft has survived the re-entry. I haven't expected something like this. This was a little bit disappointing. I thought we can see a huge fireball or something like this, and no, the thing has survived the re-entry. That's interesting. Okay, you can apparently re-enter from low Kerbal orbit without, well, a few parts are damaged. Maybe I can repair them with an engineer or so, but yeah, that's cool. Nice to know. It's really nice to know. And well, now we are falling to our doom. Yeah, this is a little bit disappointing, more or less. Okay, well, I think we can speed things up, because this will take now a while. Oh, are these things... Okay. They are losing temperature or so. Okay, now we are coming to the end, and... Kaboom! Okay. This was a nice and explosive ending. I like to see something. Collided, but nothing regarding temperature or so. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, that's cool, we have, apparently it's possible to survive this. Wait, can't I, like to, how do I return to Kerbal Space Center? Tracking station, Space Center. Before I will end this episode, I like to check one last thing, just to make sure. Okay, settings, difficulty, re-entry heating 100%. Okay, so the re-entry heating was enabled. Okay, so it's apparently possible to re-enter without a heat shield. This is nice to know, and I think this is also a good indication how I can land a spaceplane. I just have to perform a very, very gentle re-entry. That's cool. Okay, and with this, I think we are now at the end of this episode of Kerbal Space Program on Wings in 1.0, and in the next episode we will continue our Duner expedition. Is there anything new regarding Duner? Address ferry 5 tourists safely to their destinations and back. Orbit around Lace, Ilu, Ike. Ilu. Oh wow, this is a complex contract. Well, and what can I? Oh, I can earn a lot of money for this. That's cool. Okay, but there is nothing related to Duner. Yeah, so now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode when, as I said, we will continue our Duner expedition. Until then, my name is Abby. See you!